Hey guys, welcome back to Time to Play Sly 1 Blind, Part 12, which will most likely be the final part I'll be doing for this week. Next week I'm hoping to finish up the entire game, but I have no idea. This was all the further I got on the Sunday that I recorded all the gameplay footage. However, this will be the longest one. Well, at least the longest one that I've done for this week, not counting that whole 12-minute skip when I had to fight Miss Ruby, but yeah, that's done out of the way, and onto some relevant stuff while it's still relevant. Mario Kart 8 DLC came out. And what do I think of it? Okay, I like the Excite Bike, and I like the F-Zero course, because there's just so much speed to them. I love it when there's a lot of speed. Unfortunately, I'm not that impressed with the Zelda stage. I know, shocking, right? I mean, it's not like it was a half-baked idea, but I don't know. It just didn't really grab me all that much. I like the fact that they did reskin a lot of the enemies on the stage. Like instead of piranha plants, it's Deku Babas, and instead of the flying bats, I forget what they are in Mario, they're now the quiche in Zelda. It's like, okay, you did that. I guess there really wasn't that much you could do with it. I would have liked to have seen some alternate tracks that would have taken me to different places in Hyrule, like go through Goron City or go through Zora's Domain, or just some things like that. It's whenever I feel like there's a missed opportunity, I can't help but feel like, oh, why didn't you do this? I know. I shouldn't be like that, but that's how I am with it, and you know, I was starting to enjoy it again until I started getting coins about 5 or 6 times in a row, and no matter what anyone says, I'm always going to hate the coins in Mario Kart 8. Always. I hate them. I feel like they have the fewest amount of uses. If I can make more use out of a banana peel than I can with the coin. Especially in the new tracks, because here you can easily get like 4 coins in a row. That's way more, that's double than what you can get if you just get them with an item box. But, you know, I've kind of beaten that horse. But I'm going to beat it again whenever I get around to reviewing it. Because now that the first pack of DLC is out, and next week the Amiibos are going to come out, and I'm going to put that in there so I can at least say that I've done all this stuff. Yeah, there's always going to be the DLC Pack 2, but I think DLC Pack 1 is all I'm really going to look at when I go to do the review. Though for those of you who don't know already, I have already pre-ordered both packs. I already got the first one, but the second pack, yeah, we have to wait. But I don't think you guys are gonna wait until what? Was it March? So I think I'll just wait until after I get the Amiibos, and then I might try and do a review for Mario Kart 8. Moving after that, I'll try and do Hyrule Warriors. I don't think I'm going to get the DLC for that. I'm going to try and do Sonic Boom, Rise of Lyric. I actually just got my 3DS version in the mail today. And I bought both the Wii U and the 3DS version because, A, they are supposed to be different games completely. And I really wanted the pre-order bonus. I know that's kind of stupid, but I wanted the Sonic figurine toy twice. I'll probably give one to my nephew. I'm a sucker for pre-order bonuses and things like that. Which, you know, I look at Walmart and they're having a pre-order bonus for Pokemon Alpha... What is it? Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire? I hope I didn't say it backwards. Where it's like, you buy one and you can get like a little bonus toy, exclusive figurine. I'm a huge sucker for this stuff. I want it. Of course, I don't want to make an account with Walmart. I'd rather just continue as a guest, but they won't let me do that. Oh well. So I guess with that little tiny stuff out of the way, I'm gonna try and get done as many of these generic Q&A questions as I can. Starting off, we have Ditto Master 6. Number 1. Have you played any of the Sly Cooper games? Okay, remember what I've said, guys. These questions were sent to me around January of 2014. This was before I even got the Sly Cooper collection for the PS3. And at that point, I had never played Sly Cooper before. So this is actually my first time playing Sly Cooper, which is why it's blind. So, irony is pretty good here. But, you know, I'm playing it, so there's your answer. Number 2, do you plan to buy Kingdom Hearts 3 and a PS4 when it comes out, or are you going to wait for a price drop? And I've addressed that a couple of times, but yeah, I'm definitely going to get Kingdom Hearts 3, but I really don't think it's going to come out until 2016 or 2017, and I expect a price drop by then. However, I probably will pick it up earlier because I really want Star Wars Battlefront, and I don't trust Microsoft, so PS4 is the way for me to go at this point. Unless, of course, they make a Banjo-Kazooie true platformer on the Xbox One that lives up to the reputation and legacy of its N64 predecessors, which probably isn't going to happen, so PS4 for me. Alright, number 3. What was the first video game you ever played? And I've answered this a couple of times, but to be honest, the answer is just... I honestly can't remember. It was either Mario 2 or Mega Man 2. My memories are just too fuzzy. I just remember something on the NES. I just don't remember which game it is in general. I think my earliest memory is probably of Mega Man 2, but I don't remember what my first game ever is. Okay, number 4. What are your thoughts on Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green? They're fun to play. They're better than the originals, that's for sure. I like all the little visual improvements, all the new Pokemon. Well, I mean, like, all the Pokemon that you can use in Generation 2 and 3 in this one, even though you can't get them until later on.
Is some kind of huge gunpowder production plant. Judging by the scale, the Panda King must be making tons of explosives.
Thanks for interrupting me, Bentley. Okay, so... Pokemon Fire Red, Leaf Green. You know, I like all the other little updates that they carry over into them. Like, Karate Chop is a fighting move, which really helps my Mankey. Metal Claw is for Charmander, so it can be useful against Brock. And, you know, I just made all these nice little conveniences with all the new moves, and all the new moves that they can learn at an earlier level, too. So, yeah, I definitely enjoy playing Fire Red and Leaf Green. Okay, number 5. If you were the main villain of a video game, what would your goal be? How would you accomplish this goal? What would your minions be? Your second in command? And what would your final boss be like? Final boss fight be like? I've never thought about it. I mean, I could just be like this giant, tall skyscraper. Oh.
Fired up to make the run for the key. While on the blasting station, use the left analog stick to aim and the square button to fire.
Right on. I'll keep him covered.
Oh, yay, I get to do this part with Murray. Okay, yeah, this part's kind of self-explanatory. We've done this before in other videos, so I can keep answering this question. I mean, I can always be like this skyscraper-like being that has chainsaws for fingers that shoot lasers, but I don't know, I never really thought about this stuff, so no real opinion. Alright, next up we have... Let's see, we have Aura the Hedgehog. Number 1, are you going to get an Xbox One and or a PS4? And I think I've already answered that one. Number 2, have you heard of the webcomic Brawl in the Family? And if you have, what are your thoughts on it? I've only read a few of them, so the fact that it ended doesn't bother me that much. I feel bad for the fans, but, you know, they've run their course, apparently. They've done what they've done. They're done. So, number 3, are you going to do more contests in the future? Voting polls, sure, but I'm not sure about like what I did before with the whole 10 list entry, or yeah, the 10 list entry that I did a few years ago. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that again. It's always possible. I could have a change of mind, but for the most part, I really don't see it happening anytime soon. Number 4, do you enjoy your Wii U? So far, yes. It took a long time to get there, but yes, I enjoy so many games on there like Donkey Kong Country, Tropical Freeze, Shovel Knight, Pikmin 3, Wonderful 101. I'm in a love-hate relationship with Mario Kart 8 just because of the stupid freaking coin. And let's see, what else is there? I mean, I'm obviously looking forward to Smash Brothers, and okay, if I could talk about this part real quick. This part kind of got annoying. It was just like, keep fighting the guy coming out of the archway. It just felt like, is this ever going to end? Is this ever going to end? Is it ever going to end? But alright, besides that, it was a nice little section. Okay, so next set of questions. I'm finally getting through these. Next we have Joker007. Number 1, are you into fan fiction? I have read some on fanfiction.net, but only a few of the authors actually impressed me, though many of those authors have long since moved on, so... Number 2, do you like Toy Story of Terror? You know, I still haven't seen that yet. I don't know why, I just haven't seen it yet. Number 3, who is your favorite character in Rayman Legends? They all play the same, so what's the point? I mean, like, one character looks like this, one character looks like that, so it's all based more on their appearance. A part of me wants to say the Mario one, another one wants to say the Funky Groove one, and another one wants to say one of the Warrior Princesses, I just don't remember which one. But, you know, I'd have no strong feelings for them because they don't play any different from each other or have any special quirks besides their appearance. So, next one. Number 4, let's see. Yeah, number 4. What is your favorite movie? I think I've been asked this before in another generic Q&A session. So moving on. Have you found the computer
What
room?
about that other 1%?
Yes, but I haven't told Vector yet.
But the
Let's
experience
see.
will no doubt be spectacular.
Nice.
Next set of
Now,
questions
to
come
unlock
from.
your rockets, you're going to
Oh,
need
right,
all
they're talking.
7 of the Panda King's treasure keys.
Right on. I'll steal him in no time.
Okay. Sorry about that. Number 1. Oh wait, I haven't even said who it's from yet. Apparently it's Raz R Studios. Number 1. Do you play PC games? If so, what are your thoughts on the games you have played? If not, is there a reason you don't play them? And I've answered this quite a number of times before, but nope, they just don't appeal to me. Many of them just seem like real-time strategy or first-person shooters. Those aren't exactly my favorite.
What are
Oh
you
boy.
doing down there?
Well, I'm minding my post when I notice a snow cone stand, and I think to myself, hey, Murray, you gotta keep your energy up. So I hurry over here, and then all of a sudden, monkeys are everywhere, bugging me to race them 3 times around this track for a key.
We could use the key. Think you could take him?
Come on, Sly, they're a pack of monkeys. How can I lose?
All right, remember, steer with the left stick and press square to use any nitro boosts you collect. Keep clear of those icy patches.
Thanks for the advice, Sly, but trust me, I got this under control.
Oh man, when I saw this again, I thought I was gonna lose it. For those of you who remember when I did this this section before on another earlier part of the game, I was terrible at it. I had to do the whole Banjo-Tooie fast forward skip music thing. I thought this was gonna take forever, but apparently, I remember how this handled after 6 months of not playing it. I actually did pretty well. You'll see the results for yourself. I think I had actually finally gotten the hang of it. How about that? Okay, so number 2, because I pretty much just answered number 1 with that, was just saying the PC games just don't really appeal to me that much. I was born a console gamer. I'll probably die a console gamer. I really don't have much of an interest for PC. So it's not that I don't think they're bad, they just don't appeal to me, that's all. Just nothing but opinions. Okay, number 2. What are your thoughts on esports, competitive gaming, since they are becoming more prominent in modern media? And what games would you like to play competitively? I haven't really watched them. I watched the Smash Invitational, but watching that last part where one character went back and forth to avoid the other player? Do people find this fun to watch? Show some sportsmanship! Man up and be a crowd pleaser! The guy had about 3 minutes left. That's way too early to start shaving off the clock. People like that are people I never want to add to my friend list. The last few seconds I can understand, but the person had more than enough time to get another KO in there. So if that's the way competitive scenes look, I don't want to be a part of it.
Nice driving, Murray. Now, go.
Look at that, first try. And it's kind of funny, like, this guy's like, no, you didn't win! You didn't win! Go back, go back! You don't deserve, after all those mistakes you made last time, you don't deserve this! So, question number 3. Which YouTubers would you recommend to your audience? Which ones do you think do not get enough recognition? And which ones are overrated? Mostly the people who have been in the Smash Chat videos as well as the video plugs. So, there you go. Number 4. Do you plan on doing a my setup type of video where you would go through the software and equipment you use as well as techniques in your video? I, for one, am impressed you are able to make an N64 game look amazing on YouTube without having to use an emulator. Oh my gosh. Let's see if enough people vote for it in the 50,000 subscriber voting poll. Oh, I know. Here's the sad part, people. Oh. It's not even close. It's pretty much in dead last. I mean, I've thought about doing it before, which is why I put it in for this, but apparently, people just want more of what they love. And that's kind of understandable, but instead of seeing something new, they want to see something new that they've seen before. Which, I guess, makes sense in some ways, but, yeah. Also, I'm going to be trying to find new ways to record my N64 games in HD. I've been looking into things like component cables for N64, or at least better ones that have a as video plug, and I'm going to try and put that into the hall plug and see if that makes a difference. Probably not, but I have seen something on Amazon where I can upscale the old games into HD, and I'm hoping I can try that out later on. I would really love to give that a shot. And however that works, I might make a review on that product itself. Okay, and number 5, do you plan on reaching out to your audiences by doing... Oh, I kind of lost my train of thought there. Do you plan on reaching out to your audiences by doing activities like streaming games via Twitch TV, playing games with them, etc., or does your schedule simply not allow that? If you had time, would you? I think I'm just going to stay on YouTube and make things simple. I really don't see the need to go to twitch.tv, and I do have the 15-minute challenges, but not a whole lot of people apparently have a way to record their own footage. And it also seems like there's not a whole lot of games that we are in agreement of to play together. Kind of a bummer, really, but alright. So, like I said, these once again questions were asked about January of 2014. So that was before I did the 15-minute challenge. Though I did bring that up last year about the 15-minute challenge. So I'm not sure why they would ask that. And I'm not sure how much time I have left. Hopefully I can do another set of questions. These come from Lord Gamermon. First question: What video game movies do you think are actually good? The first 2 Pokemon movies and the first Mortal Kombat movie. Number 2, have you played any games in 2013 that you liked but no one else did? No, as it seems that there were a lot of good games in 2013. Some people didn't like The Wonderful 101, as a lot of us did, and that's fine, but if you say the game is repetitive, that's really more of your fault, as the game offers a lot of different combos and moves to use, and lots of variety in the gameplay department. I can't say that about Hyrule Warriors, unfortunately, because it seems like one combo move is the best you're ever going to need. But, moving on. Number 3. Moving on before I get in trouble. Number 3. What do you think of 2013 from a gamer standpoint? I think I've answered that before. I thought it was a really good year with a lot of really good games. Okay, number 4. Would you consider doing countdowns and or reviews on movies or TV shows? Nope! Countdowns using only screenshots would be boring, and that's the only way I would ever get around the whole copyright thing. Uh-oh, I'm almost out of time. One more question. If YouTube laws get too strict, will you move to another site or live stream? Unless Yahoo really comes through and makes a video site that can compete with YouTube, this is it. Is Yahoo still trying to do that? Alright, that was it, guys. See you next time. Take care. Later, everyone.